configuration can be anything. Like that. The plastic, you can get this plastic, I wish someone would quit marking on it. You can get this plastic at Home Depot, or you can go by some sign shop. There's sign shops all over the town. And this came out of the scrap heap. Not the round shape or whatever, it was a big square piece, but it was an extra piece. You know, because they make those giant signs that go up that says Home Depot or Best Buy or something like that. It's plexiglass, all kinds of colors, they put lights behind it, you know. And this is just an extra little chunk, because those letters are 10 feet high, you know. And so this is just an extra little piece that was just sitting around, and I was able to get like 15 cents for or something. And so I ended up with a piece of plexiglass that you could see through. And even if you had clear, it would still work, you know, because you could spend a lot of money at Texas Art Supply and stuff like that. And so my objective at all times is not to go broke. I was a student once. I was poor. I was really, really poor. I went, you know, I think I said it already once. I went to school on scholarship, partial scholarship, and every loan I could take out. Okay, and so, you know, I didn't have money for subway fare and things like that. I just managed to get by big time. And so when a teacher said you needed to spend $20 on this or $15 on that, that was a problem, folks. And I you know, I'm full of life lessons kind of stuff, but save your money now, big time. Save your pennies now. There's a couple things you really should do is go to SIGGRAPH, which is the who all, what all, when all with animation. And secondarily is you want that final portfolio, break the bank. You know, that final portfolio you put together is where you want to, you know, you don't want to shortchange anything. You know, save your money now so you can spend it there. You know, you want a really beautiful presentation. You want whatever, because it's all about the show. You know, if you put on a good show, you know, because I have to do a better show because my good looks never got me anywhere. You know, some of you guys are a lot prettier than I am, but it's never worked for me. You know, so it's always about, you know, putting your best foot forward. You know, you've got to look as good as you can, and so you save your money for then. You know, starve now, but that down the way, you know, if you need that $200 beautiful leather portfolio, you know, when they send you that credit card application, take it, and then max it out, you know. And the light table is nothing more than a piece of plastic and a couple of lights. Where are the lights? They're over there. Home Depot again, like $6-7 for these lights. So you can make it cheap. That's all these things are, just the lights that, you know, they fit under cabinets or something like that. So you could get one or two of these. And my first light table at home a million years ago was an old window frame, you know, actual square wooden window frame in a house that I tore apart. Okay, it was a big window frame. It was like 30 inches one way and 18 or 20 the other way. It was a good sized window frame and a light bulb underneath it, which is on the floor. And I bridged that window frame over the top of you know, two tables. It wasn't exactly even, but it was still worked. You know, that was my light table. The one problem with a light bulb, unlike these, is light bulbs get hot. Just even a simple like 60-watt light bulb, they get hot. And so I was working on the surface a lot, and found myself burning my fingertips after a while, because they got hot. And so that just sits under there and plugs into any old outlet. And it's supposed to make light if it's turned on. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Look, it makes light. I find two of them is even easier than one. Plug it in first, then I'll put it on there. Home Depot's having a sale sometimes, you know, whatever. You get this stuff even cheaper. You know, because you can go to Texas Art Supply and you can get a light table, but it'll cost you so much. You know, and I even have a nice little oak one that someone gave me that's really very small and very pretty. It's for photography, actually, very pretty, and who knows how much I paid for it. You know, it was a gift. He didn't need it anymore, kind of thing. What I have done is blown up some of William's and some of Catherine's drawings. Which of you has a couple of? Can I borrow one of your panels? That's full size.
Oh no.
I can make more Xerox.
Here you go. I got one.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll need my toys. My toys. Oh, I forgot a great sheet. I left it upstairs. That sucks. Yeah. Actually, I still will need to go to a cup of water. I can get them quick. William, your Tricks 101, your thumbnails and roughs were very light. And so to get it to look decent, I had to play with the Xerox machine a little bit. You know, there's a little thing that says contrast, light, dark values. I just pumped it up to always to as far dark as it would go, which gave me drawings that looked like that.
Great.
You know, you can see them at least. So the first one is in here someplace. Which one it is, I don't know. It's very, very light and hard to see. Once, think about it, I'm gonna take one of these and say put it under the light box, and it's got to be still visible. And magic of all magic, believe it or not, I made it 200%. And it fits perfectly. Kind of nice. Fits perfectly. So all the work you do, you know, I hate to say it, Chris, they're not going for it. That's not music. That may be a band you know, but these people are looking for something going to be a little more traditional music. Not to be overly critical there, but it's the way of life. I know how it's going to work.
I was listening to heavy metal.
Anyone have some tape on you?
I do.
Before I touch it.
Does it matter with that?
Perfect. One thing in particular, if you're going to ink on something, it'd be a good idea to keep it together and keep it from shifting around. And so oftentimes having a little bit of tape can help.
Shut up. I have a toolbox. It's not a shackle box. It is.
Something we can do too, it's kind of handy, is I can change the way things are cropped in a specific scene, because, you know, I would like it shifted a little more this way or a little more that way. That makes it easier. Thank you, thanks, I appreciate it. I might want to change a little bit of the way. I'm presently working with one of Williams' pieces. And I've got a lot of different toys here. Could you guys come around here for 2 minutes?